Are you ready to transform your normal e-commerce business into one that experiences exponential growth year after year using online advertising? If so, this show is for you. Me and my guests will show you how you too can grow your e-commerce business to 7 or even 8 figures so you can go on more luxurious vacations, spoil yourself and your family, say yes to more opportunities, and become financially free so you never have to worry about money again. Welcome to the E-commerce Performance Marketing Show. Hey, what's going on, guys? Josh Marsden here, host of the Ecom Performance Marketing Show. This is going to be a valuable but quick episode. Now, in this episode, I'm going to go over several different strategies that you can use in your e-commerce business to get buyers cost effectively. So this is going to be a very impactful episode for you to listen to and watch, especially if you take action right after this episode, because you're going to learn so much very quickly in regards to making customers come into your business like clockwork. So this way you can get customers coming into your business. You could also grow your customer base, and you can do this all cost effectively by using these specific strategies I'm about to share with you. So the first one is branded search ads. So what this means is that on Google, on Bing, and other search advertising networks, you can actually show ads when people search for your brand and also phrases associated with your brand name. This is powerful because this is actually a very high ROI advertising placement that you can take advantage of in your business. And as you work to gain more organic traffic through blogging and content and SEO, people are going to be searching for your brand more and more and more. And you want to really make sure that you are protecting your moat, protecting your castle, so to speak, meaning that you need to be advertising to your brand and any associated phrases that include your brand name. Because if you're not doing it, competitors will do it and they'll get traffic going to their business that are traffic intended for your business because people are searching for your business. Okay, so you definitely want to really focus on having branded search ads. That's one very cost-effective way to start getting customers ROI positive using search ads, whether it's Google or Yahoo or Bing even. It could be awesome when it comes to generating customers for your business, profit for your business from advertising, and customers. So this way you can start growing your business further than what you've done so far. On top of that, as I mentioned before, you want to protect your castle, you want to protect your moat. Well, competitors need to do the same. And if they're not, that's an opportunity for you. That's an opportunity for you to show an ad to your competitors' brand searches. So you can totally do that. There is no legal implication for doing so. Now, I'm not a lawyer, so there is a disclaimer there. However, I know for sure that you can definitely advertise to your competitor's brand name. And you could basically steal and siphon some of their traffic and get that traffic to come to your brand. So this way they buy the same or similar product from your brand as opposed to your competitors' brands. So definitely try it, test it, use it. It definitely makes a big impact to the bottom line and can be a very positive ROI advertising strategy that you can use in your advertising strategy for your business. Now, on top of that, Facebook dynamic product ads. Now, dynamic product ads are basically where you show Facebook ads in a carousel and you show products from your website. Now, this can be a very, very powerful retargeting strategy. Now, I don't recommend that you use this to get customers from cold audiences, lookalikes, interest-based targeting. I don't recommend that. I recommend that you use dynamic product advertising on Facebook for people that come to your website and they view a product and they add to cart, but they leave your site and they don't follow through with their purchase. That's a big opportunity for you to get those people to come back. Now, I'm going to give you a freebie here. This is something I gave several episodes back. If you go ahead and text the word CART, C-A-R-T, to 938-444-8045, and that's country code 1, you'll be able to get a cart abandonment campaign. And in that campaign, which is 100% free, there are ads that you can use, that you can swipe, that you can customize for your business, that you can use with Facebook dynamic product ads when someone leaves your site and doesn't purchase. And so you have to retarget people that add to cart or view checkout. Okay, so if they reach those two standard events within your Facebook events from your Facebook pixel installed on your site, you can now retarget those people, and you want to exclude the people that actually purchase. If you do that, you can have a very powerful retargeting ad campaign set up using dynamic product ads that will bring in positive ROI from your ad spend, and is also going to help you reduce the leaks on your website when people leave the cart on your website. Now, those same type of ads, Facebook dynamic product ads, also are very, very powerful for customer retargeting. Now, once you get customers, you don't want to be done unless you have nothing else to sell them. I understand if that's your business. However, that might be a problem as well, and you need to figure out some additional opportunities to provide value to your customers, because customers are the best way for you to get more revenue, more sales, and more profit into your business. So if that's you, definitely work on your product mix, because there could be definitely some significant opportunities there to be able to gain more revenue and profit from your customers and provide more value to your customers, because your customers have come to you for a reason, and you can continue to help them through your value proposition. So identify new products to add. This way you can sell more products to your customers. Now, if you already have various products that you can sell to your customers after they become customers, then use dynamic product ads to also get your customers to come back to your site and to purchase again and purchase additional products, whether it's the same product they purchased or whether it's other products or whether it's a bundle or whatever the case may be. Either way, this can be a very powerful advertising strategy to be able to implement into your Facebook advertising mix, so this way you get awesome ROI from your advertising. And this advertising strategy and this campaign can do tremendous for you and your business. It's typically always getting anywhere between a 10 to 20x return on every dollar spent on advertising. No guarantees there, but that's what we've seen, and you'll probably see the same as well. So definitely take action on that. Another ad strategy that works very, very well, going back to Google, are Google shopping ads. So people are searching for your product, whatever it is. They're searching for your product on Google, and when they do that, you can actually have your product showing up in the search results at the very top in those Google shopping ads. And that's a powerful advertising strategy that can really lead to immediate customers and profit from your advertising, as long as you have a really good site that converts well and has a great user experience, because ads are just the clicks. So think of advertising as just getting the clicks, but your site does the work. So just keep that in mind. However, if your site is optimized, it's converting well, then Google shopping ads can be awesome for you and your business, and can really produce positive ROI from your advertising. So definitely give that a shot. If you haven't, you won't regret it. Now, on top of that, you can also do that with Bing, so keep that in mind too. Bing also has shopping ads too. So you can do Google shopping ads and you can do Bing shopping ads. And also the nice thing about Google and Bing and even Yahoo is that once you get ads working on one platform, it's very easy to replicate those ads between those three, because they're all the same type of advertising channels. They're keyword search channels. And so therefore you can actually export your ads and import them. It's very quick, very easy, and very seamless to be able to duplicate what's working on one of those and getting them replicated in another platform and another platform between those three advertising channels that I just mentioned. So definitely give that a shot. It's powerful. Don't start with all three at once. Start with the one, get it working really well, see results from it, then duplicate. And keep doing that until you have all three of those channels duplicated and running those shopping ads, because that could be very, very powerful for your business. Now, I do recommend advertising as the number one traffic channel, because advertising will bring you predictability and scalability very fast. Because traffic on advertising channels is something you just pay for. It's a store. You tell them exactly how much traffic that you want to get based off your ad spend. So when it comes to predictability, if you identify a budget and use that budget and you consistently commit that budget on a monthly basis, and then you take advantage of your traffic and you do a really good job with it, both on the traffic side and also on the actual conversion side, that's going to be the most predictable way to create an e-commerce business and a predictable stream of customers and revenue into your business. And then when everything's working and all the numbers are working, scaling, although challenging, scaling is somewhat easy. And I say somewhat, meaning that when it comes to getting more and more traffic, there's plenty of opportunities. Now, that's not easy necessarily when it comes to being able to turn up that traffic, because there's definitely techniques involved. You definitely have to micromanage quite a bit. You also have to make sure your numbers are reporting accurately every single day and you're reviewing those numbers on a consistent basis. There's definitely, elements to it that make it challenging, but gone are the days 20, 30 years ago when it was really hard to scale traffic for the average business. But nowadays with digital marketing and digital advertising, it's very easy to, in a way, to get a lot of traffic into your business versus 20, 30 years ago, okay? So with that said, I do want to share a few strategies that aren't advertising reliant, because maybe you don't have any budget, or you just don't want to spend more money, or you are already doing the things that I just mentioned, and I totally get that. So here are two other strategies that I'm going to share with you on today's episode. So one here is working out arrangements with micro influencers between 5,000 and 20,000 in followers that are willing to promote and get paid for customers. And so this can be a little time intensive, but if you already have your money completely sapped and you just don't have a budget to be able to put into advertising, or like I said, you're already doing all those different things and you want to add more, strategies and tactics to get more customers, then this can be time intensive, but this is a good use of your time, because you could definitely get great results from doing this. So contact people in your niche by doing research. You can use a number of different softwares to do research and identify people that are in your specific niche that have 5,000 to 20,000 engaged followers. Don't look at just the followers count. Also look at engagement and really make sure that that specific profile, that influencer, is doing a good job of engaging their user base. And if they are, then reach out to them. And you can use tools like, for example, we've used Social Blade a little bit, and there's definitely some other tools out there. If you just type in micro influencers and finding micro influencers, you'll find a number of different software options out there. But I like Social Blade. Social Blade's great. But once you've identified some specific social media personalities to reach out to, then you want to reach out to them and say, hey, I'm looking for partnerships, and I wanted to see if you would be interested in promoting our product and our brand to your audience. And if you do so, and for every customer you generate, you'll get X, Y, and Z, and I'll give you all the swipe material, I'll give you all the creative, I'll give you all the images, the videos, you name it. I'll make it super easy for you to be able to get ROI for your time. On top of that too, I'd love to find out more about how I can make this more of a win-win for you. I'm happy to jump on a phone call, see what your goals are, see how I could possibly help you as well. So this way we can create a win-win relationship between my brand and your brand. So this way I can help you and you can help me. Would you like to jump on a call, or would you like to be one of our influencers that promotes our product and our brand to your audience? Something like that. Don't take that word for word necessarily, but create a message, a really concise message that's basically all about what's in it for them. Not in it for you. So put it on them and really make sure that your messaging is all about providing a benefit, providing a value to them. So put it in that, that type of tone and send it out to them. Commit to this strategy, really give it some time, give it like a good 30 days where you're contacting a few people a day and you're creating those relationships, and then you're giving them the creative to be able to promote your product and your brand to their audience. And and then you just give them a promo code that they use from your Shopify store or BigCommerce or whatever store CMS that you're using. And this way, when they promote your product and your brand to their audience, they mention their promo code, and then boom, people then go to your website, they check out, they use that promo code, which traces back to the micro influencer you just create that relationship with, and now you can then pay them, and you can see which micro influencer was worth your time the most, which one was the one you really wanted to build a relationship with and gave you the best possible results, because then you can really start having more follow-up relationships with those people, and you can create tighter relationships that can lead to even more results in the future. So that it's as simple as that. If you don't know that already, definitely do some Google searches for articles on micro-influencer marketing and stuff like that. So this way you can identify some additional strategies, tactics, and details and ways to approach it, but that can work very, very well, and all it does is cost you time. And then finally, another one that's very valuable is creating JV relationships. Now that means joint venture relationships. So in just about every single market, there are brands that are not competing with you, but are serving the same audience. And so do some research, do some work, and try to identify brands out there that are serving the same audience that you're serving with your business and your products. And then approach them, reach out to them, have a conversation with the owner, and see what you can do to create a win-win relationship where you both can sponsor each other and you could both promote each other and you could schedule timeframes to do so. This could be a very powerful strategy, and if you really commit to this and you do this consistently and you have a joint venture promotion once a month at minimum with companies that you found that match those specific characteristics, this can lead to traffic, leads, customers, repeat customers very easily for you and your business, and it won't cost you anything. It's just costing you the time of creating that relationship, which it's worth it, because not only are you creating a win-win business relationship, but you also are possibly creating a friendship out of it as well. Because in business, we're all about helping each other, supporting one another, raising each other up. It's all about abundance. And so this can be a very powerful strategy for you and your business that you can put time into that can lead to some phenomenal results and also some great relationships in the process. Okay, that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode. As I always say, make sure to take action, because all these strategies that I mentioned can all lead to some incredible results for you and your e-commerce business. So go after it, get it. If you want your e-commerce business to be as successful as possible, it's all about the work that you put into it. It's all about the time you put into it. It's all about the hustle you put into it. And that's only going to make you stronger, and it's going to help you build a very successful e-commerce business that can lead to everything that you're dreaming of. So do it. Take action. Show that grit that I know that you have. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I appreciate it. Stay tuned. This Friday, I'm going to have my friend Mark here on the show. We're going to talk about several different strategies you're not going to want to miss when it comes to keeping your customers engaged. So this way you can really maximize the value and the impact that you're providing your customers, and vice versa. So definitely stay tuned for that. And thank you again for watching this episode. I truly appreciate it. And like I said before, show grit, take action. Thank you for tuning into the e-commerce performance marketing show. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment with a timestamp of your favorite part and share it with a friend. Until our next episode, here's to you and the success of your e-commerce business.